Hey guys, it's me Sudra over here. I'm back with another video. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about what changes I would like to see in Vietjet. So is Vietjet worth the hype? Okay. So I'm going to be talking about my personal experience, and also I'm going to be providing certain solutions. So first, I'm going to provide the solutions, and then I'm going to be talking about my personal experience of flying Vietjet. Which was an Airbus A330 from Mumbai to Ho Chi Minh City. So you got to forgive me a bit. I've been a bit down under the weather. I got a bit of cold. No, it's not COVID. It's just because of the change in weather and the change in environment. So, if you're new to my channel, the name of my channel is called as Sujo in Vietnam. I've been living over here for more than 5 years now. I was an English teacher before for a couple of years here in Vietnam, and now I run an online digital marketing business. And I'm also a full time YouTuber. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. So, I'm just having a bit of my coffee, morning coffee, and then I'm going to take some of my medicines. Okay, right. Uh, Firstly, a quick disclaimer. Um, I'm not. This is not a rant video about Vietjet, or I'm not targeting Vietjet, but I'm going to be describing my personal experience, and of course, I'm going to give solutions for it. I still believe that Vietjet is one of the best low budget airlines, low cost airlines compared to other low cost carriers out there in the international market. So, primarily, I'm going to be talking about um, Vietjet for international flights. Okay, I'm not talking about domestic. I'm not talking about from Saigon to Hanoi or within Vietnam. I'm talking about international flights, specifically international flights which are like 3 hours, which take around 3 hours and more to reach a destination. So I just want to talk about that. I'm not even keen to talk about taking a flight from Vietnam going to Bangkok, because that's not a long haul flight. But specifically, I'm talking about international flight. I mean, I'm talking about long haul flights, kind of like catering to other international markets, or maybe going to India, or to other locations. Okay, so since I am from India, I'm going to be talking on my personal experience of using Vietjet. Okay, so all right, so um, and of course, a quick one. I've been flying with Vietjet for over 2 years now. Okay, I think it's been over 2 years. I'm not a newbie flyer to Vietjet. So if you're checking out Vietjet reviews from other YouTube channels which are catering to in-flight experiences, they're all newbie flyers. Okay, I've been flying Vietjet for over 2 years. I have a Skyjoy membership with Vietjet, but of course I don't have many points. I don't know why. So that also I'm going to be talking about. So I'm not new to Vietjet. I've been flying this carrier for over 2 years now. So I just want to give my personal experience as a loyal customer for this brand. So firstly, what I would like to I'm going to provide the solutions. Okay, so firstly, what I would like to see is I would like to see wider seats. Okay. Now, of course, I love the texture of the seats for Vietjet. You have leather seats and everything, but I really would like to see a bit wider seats for economy class, because like most of the time when I'm taking the long haul flights with Vietjet, I'm always like in a cramped up seat, and I'm not able to rest my arm properly, because like the other passenger, he's like, so it's just that we don't have much of space. I mean, I don't have much of space, and to be honest, that really messes up my whole sleep for when I'm taking those night flights with Vietjet. And it's just and then of course my back starts paining after a couple of hours. So I would really like to see Vietjet coming up with a bit wider seats for the economy classes. Okay, especially if you're for these Airbus flights. So a bit wider seats would be better. What's lacking also I saw was in-flight entertainment. Like, of course, I do agree this is a low-cost carrier, but I would love to see, in-flight entertainment for Vietjet. Like I would like to see touch screens for each for my seat. Where I can, watch some movies or have a headset and listen to some Spotify and all those kind of things. Have access to, have access to the movies and you know. So yeah, I would like to see that, which is lacking, which I did not see in, the in-flight entertainment would be really nice to have. Um, then of course, the menu food availability. Okay, um, it's just that of course I do understand that Vietjet caters to different cuisines. Like you have also like Indian food, you have Indian curry, Thai, Vietnamese, and everything. But uh, I mean, from my personal experience, when I took the Vietjet flight last time from Vietnam to India, not all the food was available. Okay, like if I just I wanted to eat something else. Like I wanted to eat a spaghetti, which was there, and I asked the flight crew, I asked the cabin crew, I would like to have this. She said, no, we only have the India menu right now. So my only request is if you're putting the flight menus, make sure all the food is available. Because it doesn't mean that I'm just going to be eating curries. Maybe you can serve some continental, like you should have the food available. So that's all right. If I have to pay for the food, which is because since this is a low cost carrier, but I didn't see availability of all the food in the menu, so that was a bit off. Okay. Uh, then definitely hygiene conditions. Um, it's just that I feel that maybe there needs to be a bit more cleanliness inside the cabins, a bit more fresh air. Like a bit should smell nice when you enter a Vietjet aircraft. I don't know. I found it to be a bit stale. The ambience, the lighting of the cabin, and everything. It was a bit off. So it would be nice that if there could be certain, yeah, if there could be some more, we should feel nice as passengers when we enter the aircraft. Like the smell of the cabin is nice, and even when I used the bat toilet in the Vietjet aircrafts, it's just like it's a bit stale. It's just not very cleaned up. That was my personal experience. So yeah, I mean, a bit of nice ambient lighting would be nice. It kind of looks a bit shabby when I board a Vietjet aircraft, so it should be a bit more vibrant. So that would be nice. Following that, I would definitely talk about the brand upgrade. I strongly believe that Vietjet should definitely try to have a brand upgrade by this year. In terms of even cabin crew uniforms and everything. I mean, yeah, I mean they all look, it's all great, but I think there should be a bit of upgrade when it comes to the cabin crew uniform, a bit more vibrant or a bit more like a traditional Vietnamese style, or maybe like uh, wearing an áo dai and all those kind of things. So just like to give the flavor of Vietnam, okay, to international passengers, especially flights operating from international routes like India and on other countries, so that like they see, like okay, we're getting exposed a bit to we're getting exposed to the Vietnamese culture as we are boarding Vietjet. Okay, it's not about wearing short pants and everything, but I think there needs to be an upgrade for the cabin crew uniform a bit, to be a bit more vibrant, a bit more dynamic. So that would be nice. Um, Now, this is the biggest hurdle which I feel is kind of hurting Vietjet brand, which I'm going to be talking about is the pricing. Okay, now when I'm talking about the pricing, like, when you log on to the website, you see all these promo prices and everything, attractive prices. But if I'm going to book an air ticket with Vietjet, I go to the official website and I try to, the moment I, say for example, for international flights, like you have the economy, deluxe, and all those categories. But why not include the 20 kgs baggage, right? Like, I mean, I think it's a bit pricey, if I'm going to pay 20 kgs and it's going to be, and I'll end up paying, like $40 or something like that, just $30, $35, something like that. So, I mean, what I'm saying is it would be nice to include the 20 kgs baggage for international routes, especially from India to Vietnam, because I think Australia and Kazakhstan, it's kind of inclusive, the baggage. I think, and the allowance for that is 30 kgs. But like for India route, it would be nice if you can include like the 20 kgs baggage. And of course, what really kills the pricing factor would be the airport tax. Oh my God. Like, say, for example, if the Vietjet flight ticket is for 1,500,000 Vietnam dong, I don't know how much that is in US dollars, but I think is that around 60 or 70 US dollar. But airport tax is going to be another $50. Okay, like another 1 million or another 1,200,000 for an airport tax, Vietnam dong. So I think the airport tax is quite high when booking flight tickets with Vietjet. So I think that needs to be minimized or don't implement airport taxes. I mean, that's extremely very, very high, uh, because that kills all the fun of the promotion. Like you're promoting something like for 1,500,000 Vietnam dong for an international flight, and the airport tax is going to charge you another 1,200,000 Vietnam dong. So what's the point of having that promotion? So I think the airport tax is really killing it. And of course, a bit of improvement for Skyjoy points. I was a bit disappointed. I've been flying Vietjet for over 2 years now, and I just have like 650 Skyjoy points or something like that. I thought I should be getting an inclusive ticket or something. I should be, and to buy the Skyjoy points is also expensive. Like you're going to pay another $50 for buying Skyjoy points and all those kind of things. So I think there needs to be a bit of more flexibility for Flyjoy points, and especially passengers who have been using Vietjet for over 2 years should have access to airport lounges across Vietnam. So you should keep a record of that. Like I don't feel valued flying Vietjet for over 2 years, knowing that my Skyjoy point is only 650, and I should be having access to airport lounges. I should be getting upgraded seats. Whenever I'm flying Vietjet. Now I'm going to be talking about my personal experience of taking this flight. VJ884 dash Airbus A330. This is usually a normal flight which Vietjet operates almost alternatively per week from Mumbai to Ho Chi Minh. So my personal experience was, um, as soon as I boarded the flight, I saw like, oh, what's happening over there? Okay, so I saw certain commotions. Like there were some Indian passengers. They were like, they were trying to sort out something, which I came to know later onwards that the seat which I was sitting, okay, the seat which I was sitting, it was not reclining at all. Okay, the seat was not reclining at all. My tray table was damaged. I was not able to, put the tray table straight. It was like on a 45-degree inclination. So I was not able to recline my seats. Then I saw one passenger complained that his seat belt was broken. Okay, he had a broken seat belt. Uh, and of course, I saw a few cabin crew, when they were interacting with the Indian passengers, they were like talking aggressively and rudely in front of my eyes, which should not happen on a Vietjet flight, because this is a very high value flight. Okay, So it should be like, with all the cabin crews in Vietjet, they should be very polite with Indian passengers. And I saw a bit of rudeness from some of these cabin crew when they're talking to these Indian passengers. And of course, the toilet. When I use the toilet for Vietjet, the toilet knob door was broken. I had to use my finger to open it up. So, please take into consideration, when you're having these important flight routes, from India to Vietnam, that this should not happen. And of course, try to make it a point by 2024 that there should be no flight delays. Usually, when you're taking a Vietjet flight, it could delay by half an hour, 1 hour, or even a couple of hours. So Vietjet should make it a point that there should be no flight delays at all. Yeah, so I mean, next time if I fly Vietjet, I would expect that I have proper seats and I have a good in-flight experience. And if you are, and of course, a message to the CEO of Vietjet, take this video as a productive video. I'm not ranting about Vietjet or I'm not damaging the brand, but I'm just sharing my personal experience and the solutions which are provided. And also, I would like to see Vietjet invest in more Dreamliners. By this year, like have something like exclusive Vietjet X, providing exclusive business class seats. So of course we would like to see more Dreamliners for Vietjet, more brand upgrades, so that Vietjet can truly take over the international market when it comes to a budget carrier. So yeah, a lot of work needs to be done. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys you found this video to be insightful. If you like watching this video, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you're traveling around in Southeast Asia, make sure to check the link down in the description below. You can check out my income stream site. And I wish myself a speedy recovery. With that being said, you guys have a great day. This was me, Sujoy. Peace out.